Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Strength LR Chi-Chi and how she does at 55% in the hidden potential system. Now Chi-Chi is a really good World Tournament unit. She has some limitations due to the requirements that she has, but ultimately she is very good. In terms of her performance, we're evaluating her at 55%, but it's important to take note that she is a character that will progressively get dupes for free through the World Tournament game mode. So let's talk a little bit about good old Chi-Chi and kind of discuss how she looks. Obviously, start turn defense, nothing too crazy, 270k, but she gains a lot of defense on super. What's important to take note with Chi-Chi is that she gains 20% evasion with every single attack that she performs. This is pretty crucial because she already has 2 built-in additionals, provided you can meet the requirements of having a Goku's family member on the team and having a Goku in the rotation. Now this isn't too difficult to do. Having a character named Goku is not entirely overtly difficult, but the big challenge you have with that is that it has to be a Goku named character. Goku Youth, Goku Junior, all those sort of things, Ginyu Goku, they don't work. You also obviously have to have her with Goku's family member, so she can already see kind of a little bit of signs of some slight restrictions on her as a character, but overall she's very good. What's nice with her is that she has some really solid support based abilities. If you activate her entrance animation, she provides a 2-turn boost to Goku's family category characters. She also has the ability to raise the defense of her allies as well, and just in general she is really quite good. The big thing is going to be her attack. How you want to build her, maximize her, is going to be through additionals. Because you see, she has the ability to potentially hit almost 100% in evasion, which is quite impressive. Obviously, should she be in a situation where evasion is nullified, she isn't going to be having a very good time. But what is super interesting is that although she obviously has that, evasion dependency, she does raise her defense quite significantly through her multiple supers and through her 18 key, which allows her to greatly raise her attack and defense. So overall she does have a lot going on for her actually, which makes her quite usable in hard content. Ultimately, the 2 biggest problems that will incur when you try to use Chi-Chi is that A, her links are diabolical. Being a World Tournament unit and being a Chi-Chi unit, she doesn't have your standard link set. When you think of Goku's family, you think of Gohan, Goten, Goku, and that means Kamehamehas, fierce battles, prepared for battles, potentially, even your kind of like Super Saiyans if they're all the same form. So even all in the family is possible. So there's a lot going on that could potentially result in her having a very good link set if she had that, but she doesn't. She's Chi-Chi, so obviously she's not going to have all of those links. Instead, she's going to be primarily focused in on her links, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just that it's going to be some difficulty for her. All in all, I think she's very good, considering the fact that she is quite simple, quite easy to obtain, quite easy to organize. I think she actually really functions at an incredibly high level. So I'm very impressed with her, and I think overall she is incredibly useful. The big question is always going to be, ultimately, what do you think her key performance is? For me, she can be a very good damage dealer, a good floating damage dealer that provides the occasional bit of support to your team and gives you a good premise to work off of. So on that aspect, I think for me, she's really quite good. Other than that, I would honestly say there isn't really too much in terms of focal points for her. I think you can use her in a very, very, very good manner. I think she will struggle for links on whichever team she's on. But I think if you're looking for a good free damage dealer who can do some good consistent damage, has the ability to evade, has some defensive security, has, these things, I think Chi-Chi is honestly really quite good when I consider all things involved. So for me, without a doubt, Chi-Chi is very, very good, and I would say if you're looking, she can be someone that you can use. Obviously, aside from that, that's pretty much it for me. Let me know your thoughts on Chi-Chi. Do you think she's solid? Would you use her? Would you not use her? Is she going to be a mainstay for you? Is she going to be someone that you can see yourself using very frequently? What do you think about Chi-Chi? And do you think that she can be a useful unit on your team? Overall, I think she's very good. Probably up there with General Tao. I think the one thing General Tao has over her, even though he's super limited, there is another really good General Tao that can kind of work with him. So that is something that, ultimately works a bit. But other than that, I think overall, the team works pretty good. And yeah, I would say that's basically it for me. See you guys in the next one. Till then, as always, take care, stay safe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, thanks, bye.